Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're with the Forgotten People or wherever you're from, we just really want to thank you for watching this really quick video. As you know, the Forgotten People, we go up into the mountains, we build churches, and we're feeding orphans and different things like that. And we're always asking, I understand this, we're always asking for your help for the people of Guatemala and just whatever projects we're working on. But today, we are in need, and our group is in need. The Forgotten People team is in need, and I'm gonna kind of let her explain really what's going on, but it's a personal need. Carolina here has been with our ministry for about 6 months or so now, really heavily, and what she does is she calls churches to try to get us in. She handles all of our shipping. Whenever people order shirts, she ships them out, and just a bunch of different things. Handles all of our fundraising and just different things like that. And her family has recently come into not an issue, but I guess you could call it an issue that she is in right now with her family. And obviously her son or her husband couldn't be with her today, but in this video, but we just really want to let you know what's going on in her life, and just to really see if there's any way that you could be any help to her. So I'll just go ahead and let you tell them what's going on.
Yes, well, as Kyle explained, I have been with the Forgotten People helping out. It has been a privilege and an honor to be in contact with all of you, even though you don't know me. But recently, well, we moved to the States about 13 years ago, and through all that time we have been trying to become residents. Now, for those of you that don't know how the residency process goes in a path to citizenship, there are 4 steps. And the first step is the working visa, to have it approved. The second step is a labor certification that you need to have approved. The third step is your residency, and once that step is approved, then you have to wait 5 years to become a citizen. Well, in the 13 years that we have been here, we have started this process 4 times. And we are right there right now in the same step that we were 13 years ago in step 1. Now, the only difference is that immigration has approved our visa, but not the stay-in, the extension. So that means that we have to go back to Venezuela. They are requesting us to go back to Venezuela, where we are from, to have the visas stamped. Our son is about to start high school, and he's enrolled in summer camps for the summer, and we really need to raise $5,000 in order for us to go, because we don't have the funds. So we are requesting for your help to see if you can please help us go, because we just don't have the funds and we need to go ASAP. So we're waiting for our son to finish school, which is in June 7th, and then after that we need to set an appointment with the American Embassy in Caracas. And we know that everything has been ordained by God. But the scary thing is that the political unrest situation that it's in my country right now, we believe that, or we feel through watching the news, that a civil war can break any moment, any time. But we are trusting God that we will go get our visa stamp and leave as soon as possible and come back and continue our life here. So we are trusting God that this will be the last time we have to go through this, even though there are other steps that we have to take in order to have our residency approved. But we'll go one step at a time, as we have done in the past. We have asked ourselves, why is this happening? We don't know, but we're just trying to tackle the situation with the best foot forward, and with the support of the Forgotten People and my church family. So
yeah, and from my heart, Carolina being in our ministry, we just really want to come to you. She asked, how do you think this is even going to happen? How are we going to raise $5,000 in less than a month? And for whatever reason, I just really trust the people of God, and I trust people at New Covenant Church with the Forgotten People, and just all over the state of Texas, we have churches that come behind the Forgotten People. And literally what I'm asking you is, if you support the Forgotten People in any way, we're going to ask you, please help us please help her and her family as much as you can. We're saying that boldly, and we don't mean to sound like we're always trying to ask for money, but this is a problem that we want to get fixed. We want to send her over there and get her stamped and come back. Because she's great in the ministry. She works hard in this ministry, and not even that, she's a great friend, a great mother, and a great presence in our church, along with her family. So we ask you, consider giving to her if you can. We're still building churches, we're still feeding orphans, but we're asking you on the side, if you are watching this video, please consider that. You could go to our website, theforgottenpeople.net, and you could find a place over there that says one-time give. You could give one time with your credit card. You could also send checks into our P.O. box, which the address is on our website as well, or you could call the church and donate through the church, New Covenant Church of Humble, Texas. We just ask you and we thank you so much for everything that you've done in the past for the Forgotten People, and everything that you're going to do in the future. We thank you again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
As you can see, the family is in need, and this is an awesome family, and I'm really excited to see what God's going to do. Listen, if you felt in your heart that you want to give, you want to help this family in any way that you can, they need the help as soon as they can get it, because they have to buy their plane tickets and everything else before they even go, which they need to be gone by the beginning of next month, which is in June. So we are asking you, as soon as possible, please, please, please send in your help, contact us, and we will be glad to get this to the family. Thank you again, and you're awesome.